let's do this. Pirate activity's over. Oh my. Colony expedition. Jump on in right on top of Umbra. Hello, friends. They like us so much we can trade with them openly. If we wanted to. You got any Vulcan cannons, or are they for some reason very rare? Okay, so we have some. Do you have any assault guns? Yes, yes you do. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have any money. No worries. We have money. We don't want to sell that much. Like maybe 2,000. Okay. Now, assault guy. These guys are both light machine guns so that we can use them to help take down shields. You have any sabers? No. I know you have Vulcan cannons. Give me your Vulcan cannons. Oh, good. Just enough to outfit this. Excellent. Do we overdrive these? I think we do. I think we have to. Yeah, because the idea is that we can keep our shields up and fire all our weapons. Let's see. And just overwhelm the enemy with firepower. So we don't have any sabers yet. Let's just make these... I would like to make these Vulcan cannons, but I think we're out of Vulcan cannons. Yes. Oh well. You know, it won't do a good job, but it'll do the job for now. Oh, yeah. So, let's see, refit. They don't have any sabers. They don't have any of the missiles that I want. They have dual LMGs, which can be useful. Their DPS is 208. This one's DPS is 320. Yeah, so it's a 100-point difference. We can put that there, and we can put these two there. It still does 416 against shields. This does 640 against shield, so... yeah, it is a market increase. Now I need an officer on this that has the specific like use, has the specific ability to use these. But all of those firing at once does the job. And it is still more than this, but it's lower. So that's not that bad. Okay, well, let's see how well it works. Throw it up against that, and, well, let's go. Die. Gotcha. Alright, so that seems alright. Not sure how well the AI will use it, but it seems alright. We can put some AI, some like, some pulsars on there, I guess. There are 3. Allow it to sort of do damage. We could put assault guns at the front, I guess. It's not great, but it'll do the job, I guess. Okay, how much does it take to keep firing forever? A lot. Be the worst decision ever, right? I'm gonna safety overrides my shade. Yeah, that'll be great. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright. So it's just too expensive. Now we're in, possible territory again. We can put those on there. Worst machine guns ever. But autocannons. Maybe like the single autocannon. Still really expensive. Probably not all that feasible. I mean, the machine guns did get it there within, actually dissipating range. I mean, technically it's dissipating, so that can be useful. Alright. So we have a lot of points to play with. We can throw that on there, we can still max it out, we have 5 points left over. We can vent our flux incredibly fast here, gives us a little bit of a boost. We also go with unstable injector, makes us go faster. You gotta go fast, guys. Everything can fire forever, all the time. Okay, so how fast does this thing go? It's an 8er. Go. Just fire forever. Just shoot him till he dies from it. All just about being as annoying as possible. Letting your special ability do all the work. Make sure that he can't fight back. Oh no! Does so little damage. But you know, think about it like this. This is an enemy that has to deal with the fact that he has a shade that he can't ignore. That's kind of a piece of crap. But at the same time, can hit him with 2 hammers. And he doesn't really buff anything. It's like he can sort of get away with like a laser afflictor, because laser afflictors can basically just stay at range forever. I mean, we can try it. I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, like they're just kind of an annoyance. They also don't cost much, but you know, they're kind of just an annoyance. So we can get that back. We don't necessarily need to move super fast. We could probably get away with some more weapons. Slap that back on there, I guess. So, extra 30, we kind of don't want to spend that much. Okay, how much is this? 114, 160. Okay, good enough. So, I mean, they have weapons. Oh, we have 8 ordnance left. Let's see. Hardened subsystems is always nice, and armored weapon mounts is always really nice. Okay, well, maybe this thing could do more. Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out in the field. Got any other fighters? We have longbows and piranhas. Piranhas are one of those things where it looks good on paper, isn't really all that great in reality. Good on paper, good in practice. You got any sabers? No. No, sounds great. I think we already checked for sabers. Yeah, classic pirates. lots of talents. Alright, what ships you got? Right, we could take that and use that. It's basically like it's essentially a cruiser version of a it's essentially the cruiser version of a Condor, if you will. Like Condors might actually be better. Hello, Sindria. What you got? Anything I want? Oh, really? Got any sabers? No. Oh, but you do have breach. I do want breach, actually. You got any, breachers this size? No? Fine. Be that way. That's right, we can just search, right? Because we have that mod installed. We can just say this is dumb, let's just find it. Let's see. Queries. So there's some in Asconia. Where precisely? Oh, Nortia. Okay, well, we're gonna go get some antimatter blasters, because screw you guys. Ah. Ooh. E. Alright, so let's go put those anti-matter blasters on this guy. Strip it. Put the good one. Put the good stuff on it. It's okay, don't worry about it. Now we just need hardened subsystems, expanded mags. Should be good. It's actually a ship that's worth flying now. Excellent. So each one of these costs 1,500 to fire, right? So we can fire like 2 of those. We don't necessarily need the third one. It's nice to have. But it also costs 9 points. I'd like more of this. And that, I guess. Being able to vent flux super fast is important to me. However, some hammers might be nice. It is a shot A. But if you use missiles, you really want to use expanded missile racks. So, not too keen on those. Yeah, I'm good. I think we'll just go with Flux Distributor. So it can vent its flux incredibly fast. Okay, sounds good. This is absolutely dangerous now. This guy is dangerous. We still need to finish yours. No Vulcan cannons, huh? Weird. Any breachers? Medium breachers. No. Well, again, we can kind of just search. Need query, item, weapons, missile. I think breach missiles do high explosive. Let's say medium. Yeah, breach SRMs. Select breachers. So there's 2 over in Thule, 3 over here. We only need 2. Nice. So we can go over to Thule and then head over to our other contact. You got any sabos? Doesn't look like it. Okay, sounds good. How much is your fuel? At cost, so we'll take it. Okay, let's head over to Syndria. We'll buy up their supplies so we can sell them all. Then we'll see what we can do from there. We'll hopefully become friends with the Dirty Pathers. Nice. Wunderbar. You got any Vulcan cannons here? I think I already looked. Of what we can access. Doesn't necessarily look like it. What ships you got? We're almost out of money, that's good. Oh, he's got a pirate afflictor. like that. We have plenty of people. Let's head back over to Nortia, buy up those other 2 antimatter blasters. Yes, you can scan me. I don't have anything that you want. Ah, man, cold coffee. Lukewarm coffee. The worst thing ever. Alright. Alright, on these 2 hybrids we want antimatter blasters. Aren't there a ton of them here? I guess they just refreshed? I'm guessing they just refreshed. Have harpoons. Do they have sabers? No. Okay. Well, we will make our way over to Thule then. Nexerelin. Wait, Peak? Oh. Now we're going to want to find out where we can sell these supplies for expensive. Tortesus over in Tritechion territory. So I guess we'll do that after. We get that taken care of. Persian League is inhospitable. Oh. Yeah. Dang. We're too big to fit in there. We're too big for him to not find us. But he just left. He just left like a moron. Right. And what we want is probably on their other market. Which is unfortunate. Either way, we can outfit this guy. Excellent. We'll give him expanded mags so he doesn't run out of ammo. Give him as many vents and capacitors as possible. And he's good. Alright. Actually, that should be there and there. And do we have any more breachers? I don't think so. At least not on this version of the market. Right. Westerners. East Brazil. Alright, let's head over to Goulon. And we'll see what we can do there. Alright, yeah, they really dislike us. Are they at war with us at the moment? Alright, where can we sell these? Tartessus. Let's go to Tartessus. Over in Eos Exodus. Alright. Growth unlocked. Bonus admins. We can have another administrator. That can potentially work for us. Set up a truck days, we'll sell a bunch of stuff, and hopefully that'll be that. Oh no, we lost crew, who cares? Alright, so we can sell those, make some cash. And what you got, friendos? Got any Vulcan cannons? No. Sounds good. Well, having harpoons here is also useful. This is just how it goes in Starsector. When you're looking for something, it's the most rare thing in the universe. For some idiotic reason. If this was Kenshi, I'd just go to the skeleton smiths over in Black Desert City and just buy weapons. So, I don't know. Again, it's just one of those things that makes you not like this game. It's just is what it is. Can we make this shit so we don't have to deal with this anymore? Or I can just install Command Console and spawn it. Like, can we? No, we don't have Vulcan cannons. Small, ballistic. No, we don't have Vulcan cannons yet. All right. One thing I would like to see in the future of Starsector is the selection of weapons are heavily expanded. Like maybe like 3 rows of just weapons and hangar units, because we're talking about a planetary like economy here and everything that they would have weapon wise and item wise. So I would expect more. But it is what it is. Okay, well, we could have another administrator, and they can be useful to us. So this one has grown to the next size up. Let's turn off hazard pay. This one's almost there. We need to find out what we're going to put on here. I think it's going to be refining or drugs. I think the item for refining, for drugs, needs to... that makes that really good. Which there is no in-game wiki that tells you this information, because the developers have decided not to put it in. So, let's see. Oh my. I have no idea what showed up there. Let's see. All kinds of interesting things. Pirates. Let's see. Let's see. That is Starsector Wiki Industry. That's what it is. Again, you should never have to do this. This should be a priority. Let's see. It's the... yeah, it has to be on habitable planets for the biofactory embryo. That increases the production of light industry by 2. Refinery. Catalytic core. That's for fuel. Is there something for... is there something for refining? Not refinery, because that's referring to... oh, that could be nice. Oh, that's gas giant only. There's something that's for farming. Fuel refinery. So catalytic core applies to making metals? Yeah, okay. No atmosphere. So, is Tortuga no atmosphere? Extreme cold, tonic activity, poor light. No. These are, though. Man, it would be nice if the planet's hazard rating was there. It is, but you have to mouse over it. So hazard rating here is 2, 75, and 5. So we would put... I think we'd put the refining here. Okay, so this one does not use refining. We can use it. We can put what on there? We already have heavy industry. We want light industry to be on a planet with habitable atmosphere. Hmm. I don't think it necessarily matters for this one. Yeah, this one requires no atmosphere. We already have that. So what we can do is we can make this military. We'll have 4 industries at the end. One of them will be commerce. One of them will... Yeah, one of them will be commerce. One of them will be mining, one of them will be military, and then the last one is just whatever we want to throw on there. We could put refining on here. But then we can't buff it. What about fuel production? Does fuel production need no atmosphere? Yeah, it does. What about heavy industry? I know it's around here somewhere. Heavy industry, that's... I know there's something that buffs heavy industry that's not just the nano forge. I'm not seeing it though. Oh god. Isn't there something that does that? It adds like pollution if you do it. Oh, it is just the nano forges. Ah, okay. Okay, so we put the heavy industry here. And then some of these other places that we have, like Barbary Bay, or Montan... Matanzas. This has low gravity, diffuse volatiles, not habitable, so that's good. Barbary Bay has no atmosphere, so that's good. We can hire another administrator. The second industry on this one will be refining because it requires no atmosphere. So that's good. I think that's about it. All right. Right. Okay, so. Yeah, I think how that works. So that would suggest that on this one we put heavy industry. Mining and heavy industry. Sounds good. Okay, so these are still growing. That's at stability 5 now. They can't go down in size as far as I understand. So it isn't really a problem. We lose a little bit of money. Well, we lose a decent amount of money if we stop being a free port. Stabilizing the system with stuff will be useful. Once we have all of our infrastructure, once we have a bunch of size 4 colonies, we should be okay. But okay, Partesos. I sold you a bunch of that. Excellent. Alright, let's... Now that we have money again, what is our income like? Unpaid debt is 69,000, not too bad. Where can we get more breachers? And he's Brazil. Right. I think it was at Coulon. Alright. He's at Tortuga. So let's get all of these set up so that we can be ready for that. Fairly capable. If we had a station, that would be useful. We don't have a station yet. Once we get everything to size 4, we'll see how that goes. Until then, we'll just roll with what we've got. Okay, so breach missiles, medium breach missiles, be nice. They're in military, aren't they? Alright, so let's see. Where the fuck is it? Come on, no. I'd really like for all of this to just stay in the same place. Like, you'd have all of them up at once, and they just have zeros in them, so I can find stuff. That would be great. Do I need to not be at one of these to see it? Where the fuck is it? Where's the search? Markets? Okay, sounds good. Alright, let's refresh. Valhalla. Horus. Oh, I need the bigger versions of those. Manage result. Can I modify it? No. Okay. Medium. Okay, fine matching. Okay. Select and search. Okay, yeah. It's the pod. Pod. Okay, so that is what it's supposed to be. There's two over Valhalla. I think we're gonna go down there. I don't think the... we can go to Ragnar Complex. Thanks for nothing. And then after we get there, we can head to Nexerelin to get some money. Please don't be in there. Alright, excellent, we have them. Replace these with those. Excellent. Okay, weapon groups. All the breach weapons are all on the same. That's basically on auto fire, so we're going to swap those. What weapons can I put on here? Any flak or anything? No. That's alright. Okay, that's where that needs to be at minimum. Just dump the rest in there. So this is actually pretty damn dangerous. This hammers people's shields, and then when their shields go down, they just get hammered by all these breach missiles. The AI doesn't necessarily fly it too well, though, which is a definitely not great. You know, it could be better, could be worse. Alright, we got Mr. Shades over there. Okay, that all works. I need sabers. So that's small. Missiles does kinetic damage. Select and search, and we need small sabers. We got Valhalla, Razelvelg, and Kethlen. So we're gonna go to Razelvelg. Then we can get all that we need there, so that our Eradicator can go and exterminate people. So our Eradicator can eradicate things. Alright, we have 31 days until the head shows up, knocking on our door. Excellent. Alright, let's go over here, and we just want to, if we can, get Vulcan cannons. No Vulcan cannons. They went from the most common item in the universe in the sector to the most rare item in the sector. Okay, so sabers. Excellent. We want expanded missile racks. And then all the capacitors we can get our hands on. Can this go higher than that? Yeah, it can go much higher. Oh yeah, small ballistic, ballistic. Is the expanded missile racks worth it, I guess? I wonder. Maybe not. This one can still sort of shoot stuff in front of us, so we'll go with that, I guess. Max that out as much as we can. And so now this thing is just one gigantic, like, killing machine, I guess. Okay, so how this one works is it just overwhelms things. So if this costs 17, let's start up against that. And how this looks is enemy ship shows up. This tries to chase them down, and if it can catch them, then it can basically just shoot them to death. Because that's what it does best. Alright. That is definitely what it does best. You can also switch these out with salamanders if you really want to. I don't see a reason why you would need to. But that's what this ship does. Basically just shoots things until they die. So that does, what, 300 against shields? This does... Let's see. So that would deal 125 against shields, I think. Yeah. So not great, but its flux per second is incredibly low. It's about as low as that, yeah. A shorter range is what it is. Alright, so we have that. We have this one taken care of finally. We haven't? No. That guy's sort of set up. Those are essentially set up. What can we afford right now? Right, so we need to go to Nexerelin. We need to get lots of fuel. Hope we don't run into the enemy patrol as it is forming. The Tritacs are duking it out with the hedge. So we need to get lots of fuel. Perfecto, no? Barbary Bay goes up. Let's see, Barbary Bay is the one with no atmosphere, so refining is good here. We're going to make sure we get all of our fuel and supplies first, and then head over there. We can also turn off Barbary Bay doing hazard pay. That'll let them make some cash. Get fuel. Right, fuel, get. Do they have anything that I want? Doesn't look like it. Now that we have sabers, they're raining, you know, from the skies. Let's see. All right, we don't need anything else there. We're gonna go to Chisholmosdock. Okay, they don't want a piece of us. That's good. I appreciate that they don't want any of us. Let's go to Chisholmosdock. Okay, can't afford quite that much. But we're still doing pretty well. Alright, how many days until they arrive? 22. Where can we sell these cars for a very generous increase? So let's go to Ema, let's go to Karas, and let's go make money. Barrel stuff. Let's sell them 2,000 supplies for a huge amount of money. They have anything that I want? They probably have a ton of technicals for the upcoming battle. They just don't have weapons for those said technicals. No, not really. They don't have any technicals. Illegal weapon. Oh wait, that's right. Don't we have like stuff in storage here? We do. Let's take those. I think they also have some ships. Yes. Excellent. Now we're going to go over to those new Tempests that we have. Those shiny new Tempests. Put that there and this one there. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, we want the extended range on the phase lances. We don't have those yet. So we're going to go... We don't have expanded crew decks yet. I don't think we do, at least. No, we do. Yeah, so we can expand that. Do some hardened subsystems. And that should be good. Excellent. Sounds good. So we're going to do that over here. Those two guys are essentially our superiority fighters at the moment. We should put ourselves on one of these. So do we want to put ourselves on this or that? Let's put ourselves on the Griffin. If we put ourselves on this, we can do a lot of big plays. If we put ourselves on that, we can also do a lot of big plays. Which ship is more technical? This one. I think this one. Barrel stuff. Plenty of crew. Who cares if they leave? Right. So where else am I storing stuff? He's Brazil. Marikandem. That's luxury goods, no ships, no ships. No ships there. We have the Skull LMRS. The breach missiles, some Thunders. Custom production. Oh wow, we have pretty low custom production. We don't have Condors. Really, we do. It'll take 2 months for a Condor, though. They don't have Condors. So we need to go to Dawn. And he's Brazil. Dawn is over here. And then we can go deal with that. Oh, it arrives in 10 days. So we actually need to head back home. And they are targeting Tortuga. So we need to rush over there and take care of that. Remnant raid on the Persian League and the pirates over in the Thule system. And, you know, just hope we don't run into our good old friends. Now, let's see. Everyone is of size now, which is great. Your fuel production. So we're going to put refining on you. Can we afford anything else? Maybe. Heavy industry. You're not habitable. So what does that mean? Wrong one. If you're not habitable. And some of these ads. Alright, but so you're not habitable. We already have fuel on it. Oh wait, we're looking at the this one. The heavy industry. So what can we put there? So it's as long as it is compatible with having an atmosphere that is not habitable, then it doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters. We don't have farming there. It has atmosphere, so we don't want to do that. We don't necessarily want to mine on this planet. It has an atmosphere. Commerce can be useful, so we'll probably slap that on there soon. No atmosphere. Needs habitable. Okay, it doesn't really matter, basically. We just won't be able to buff it, assuming we find something that's good for that. It has very few volatiles. Commerce would be expensive. Fuel production, we can't buff it. Not shit. We could put a patrol HQ on there. Make that a military base. That could be useful here. Alright, Barbary Bay, we're already doing refining. Manza. This one we'll be able to do heavy industry when we get there. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, lights stay nice. Okay, so for this one, yeah, this is the mining. It's also the most profitable one we have. It has an atmosphere, though. See, I think with this one we do heavy industry. We just can't afford it right now. Okay. So let's go to Manzanthus, which is our capital, essentially. And it's time to drop all this stuff in storage. Right, I want enough to